My apologies to friends of prose, but you're about to hear a boom in verse. A love letter by this fabulous friend of Dorothy to my first love, to the closets we hide in, the closets we are kept in, and the closets we by compassion tear open. For 12 years, I left that data machine shook with perfect grades and perfect scores. In my junior year, I fell foolishly in first love with my best friend, conflating kindness and sweetness and generosity with romance. It was with you that I was radically myself, but only when people couldn't see or hear. Before you, I knew neither love nor the primal scream of panic attacks, the frigid paralysis of knowing you have no control. I loved you and you said no, with shame, with fear, so your no, your shame, your fear became mine. A masterclass in self-rejection, self-erasure, and never being enough. I learned this anxiety well, would wipe my face clean to make myself presentable for class. How soothing to forget, to be forgotten, to walk into a space where your you is invisible, where nothing else matters, you are just your grades and your scores. But it wears you down when you split yourself in two. Your school self, your person self. You are not yours, since neither feels complete, worthy, alive. Friend, thank you for spurning me. Your rejection was the gift of a flood, of a pounding on a door, of coming to terms with the person I am and the person I was meant to be. It taught me to love who I am, to love who I love, and to find power in otherness. Yet, it isn't until we are liberated enough to know, to name who we are, that we can be who we need to be for ourselves and for the people who need us the most. The bursting open of our oppressive closet doors must be a daily exercise in empowerment, so out I go. Anxiety and depression are the friends who tell me daily that I am wretched and I am imperfect. I am the brown son of two Filipino immigrants from the mountains in the city. I am gay, I am gay, I am gay, I am gay. Words flutter out, cascades of butterflies, ciphers to who I am. Now think about the kids sitting in your rooms, waiting to find themselves, to be found. See your kids, let them know their stories matter. Ask yourselves, which stories am I teaching, am I forcing, am I subjugating or negating? And let those stories unfold. And to my friends, I see you. I see your grief, your instability, your PTSD, your blossoming mangled words, your beautiful stubborn refusal to be toxically masculine. All that has guided our 3 years of work together. In your books, in your conversations, in every corner of your room, tell your kids stories so they know they are here and they are real. Let your kids fall in love with themselves, their true selves, their authentic selves, so they can see themselves honestly. Fall in love with the world, being whole, being complete.